Hey y'all, it's Megan and Andy. Welcome back to the channel. Glad y'all are here today. Come spend a little time with us today. It's been a busy last couple of days.
That it has.
But to start off this morning, I think the little man wants to open up some corn.
He has been patiently waiting because he wants to share it with y'all. And so, yeah, I think today's the day.
And if you don't, if you're new around here, can you tell them what kind of corn you grow?
It's Blue Hopi corn. But right here is one. This is what, this one ain't a pretty one. I'm just gonna go right here. But that's what color it is right there.
Yeah, so he got anxious the other day and opened up that one and one other one that was,
Yeah.
the other one was a really nice ear. But
He hung the ugly one out here because we didn't care about it.
anyways, he wants to open the rest.
Which one do you think we should pick first?
Go ahead, whichever. That one, you got some nice ears over here against the wall too.
Yeah, I'll pick all of them.
Okay.
You want me to get in there and be the corn holder, dear?
Yeah.
All right.
How did that one turn out?
Well, I mean, all of these, even that one's probably, I think that one even looks better than the ones I got last year.
Just remember, if you're going to put it in the fair, don't break them shucks off.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's
Ain't that pretty?
It is pretty. It's better than last year.
Last year, most of them look like that one.
Well, you got a lot more ears in here this year than you did last year too.
What?
Get that one right there. That looks like a pretty one.
All right.
Oh, and this.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. Just don't break the shuck off. One thing. That ain't too bad.
Now that's a nice one.
Yeah, that one's,
It's big.
Let me see that. That's a pretty ear.
look, it has one blue spot.
And tell them, so this corn.
Oh, I see. It's like a turquoise kernel.
And tell them this corn was only fertilized with your fertilizer, right?
Yeah. Oh, it was fertilized when it was about that tall with my fertilizer. It never got fertilized again.
Yeah, so this corn right here is totally 100% organic.
Yeah.
Like, there ain't been nothing added
And that's
to it.
pretty nice.
That's
to
a
be
pretty nice
organic
ear.
corn,
That's
yeah.
a pretty nice ear to be that way.
That's
You ought to be proud of that.
Look, this one has different colors.
Oh my gosh.
Well, look, that's interesting.
Whoa. Yeah,
That-
definitely leave the shuck on that.
Yeah, that one's going in the fair.
Wow.
Look at that.
So I have two that's going in the fair so far.
Wonder why.
Well, you only need 3, so I think it's 3. It's either 3 or 4.
Well, now we have him.
Is that bug damage up here at the top?
A little bit.
A little bit of it, yeah.
Look how
But
pretty.
that is crazy looking.
You should be so proud
Yeah.
of that. Good job.
I didn't know it was going to look like
It
that.
looks like a blue Indian corn.
It almost looks like it crossed up with something, but
But there's
But there's
nothing
nothing.
around
there's
here.
nothing for it to cross with.
Hmm.
Crazy cat.
Ooh, that one's all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Now,
Ooh.
that's a pretty one.
Look at that.
I'm leaving the
Jacob.
shucks on this one too.
I didn't realize these ears got that long.
You have like some of the short ones, and then you have these long ones.
That's
That's almost as long. That's like as long as like Hickory King.
Maybe you'll get your blue cornbread this year.
Yeah, that almost looks like a blue hickory king. All right. You want to show them what you ended up with?
We got a pretty good pile of corn right here. So we have this one.
Yeah, that's a pretty one.
This one is a pretty one, except you're supposed to leave the shucks on it to put it in the fair, but Daddy picked it, and he had to pick it with the shucks
It come
off
apart.
of it. Yeah.
Had no idea though that this corn would have any white in it. I thought that was unusual.
I'm only gonna show the pretty ones. Then we have this tall one.
Yeah, that's a really pretty
Yeah,
one.
that's a nice one. That one's fair worthy, ain't it?
Yep. Ain't there? Then we got this one.
That's a nice one. And once again, I mean, this was 100% organic.
Ain't there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
this
one's
one.
really cool.
And then we got this one.
Yeah, that's a cool one there. I swear it looks like it was pollinated with something else, but like I said, there ain't nothing else here to pollinate it with.
No, it's just like there's not the closest field corner here is like at the neighbors. That's like the closest
Yeah,
field corner
it ain't
here.
nothing here gonna cross with that.
No. Unless some of these really strong days just like blew the wind from over there. Even though there's a million trees blocking it.
I mean, it can happen, but I highly doubt it.
You did good. I'm proud of you.
I know it. It looks good, Jacob.
And if you look down, I have potatoes.
Yeah, so we went ahead and dug his little potato plant that was in there. And that's all. That's what we found. Right here's a pretty one too. If I can get it out without
Don't make me drop them.
I'm trying. It's still got shuck on it. I'm not gonna pull it out. I'm afraid I'll break them. It's still got just a little bit of drying to do before we can try to grind any cornbread or anything out of it. But
Yes, that's Jacob wants blue cornbread. So
I think this year you actually got enough that you'll have you some blue cornbread. Jacob's corn harvest, it's much better than last year's.
you did a good job.
Last year we got like 5 ears that look like this one.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were pretty rough last year.
they were. This year, not so much. Looks pretty.
Beautiful.
And so people that may be new around here, this is actually our wintertime chicken coop. So in the winter, chickens live in here, and then in the summer, it's a garden. So
Yep.
yeah, I'm gonna lay this on the table until we figure out what we're gonna dry it at.
All right, well, I have got to get to the hayfield. I got to go ted some hay. For the last, well, all day yesterday, and then the night before that, I ended up mowing every bit of hay that I've got that was ready, which might have been a mistake because the weather forecast has changed just a little bit now.
It's gonna be all right.
I think it's going to be all right. I think we'll get it. But anyways, y'all saw in the last video, part of the hay I mowed ended up getting rained on. It got 3/10 of rain on it, and it was rained on immediately after it was mowed. It didn't hurt that hay not one bit. It looks just as good as what didn't get rained on. So that's where I'm going first thing this morning. I'm going to go over there and scatter that out and let it be drying.
And before that, we'll insert some footage of the hay mowing.
Yeah, so enjoy me mowing. I got to go hook up to the tedder and get at it. while I walk down, probably be a good time for me to mention, lots of folks have asked how I like that new chrome disc mower. And I know since I've had it, I hadn't really talked about it. I've just used it. But I'm gonna tell you what, that was an absolute game changer when it comes to mowing hay. It makes mowing hay so much more pleasurable than the other disc mower I had, just because of its functionality. I can pull that one lever on the hydraulics and everything raises up to turn around at the end of a field. My old disc mower wasn't like that. And it's bigger, so I can cover more ground quicker, which that might have got me in trouble yesterday, because everything was just going so good. I just kept mowing and mowing and mowing. And at this moment, I have more hay on the ground at one time than I've ever had at one time in my life. So that does make me a little bit nervous. But I got faith. Everything's going to work out. It's all going to work out good. We've got some really good drying conditions right now. Today and tomorrow for sure. The humidity is a little bit low. There's been a breeze blowing. And it's just it's a really good time. But when you go to lay down that much hay, you're always just a little bit nervous, because you never know. Something might break. Something might go wrong. The weather could be wrong. You know, the weather forecast could be wrong. Anything can happen. So until every bit of it's put up in a bale, I think it's safe to say that I'm probably going to be just a little bit on the antsy side until it's all done. But that's just part of making hay. And if it rains on it, or if something breaks down, there ain't nothing I can do about it. I'd also like to say that this fall cutting of hay looks much, much better than the spring cutting did. It's night and day difference. I was really surprised. I've only got 2 small fields that really look like they suffered a lot from the drought. The other ones, I've seen them thicker, but considering the lack of rain we've had, they look amazing. So I am happy about that. I don't know how much hay I'm going to make yet, but after mowing it all, it really boosts my confidence that I think we'll actually have enough hay to get through the winter. So that's a good thing. However, just like everything, I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch.
Have y'all ever seen such? I may have come out here and made a job for myself. I figured I'd have just a few for us to eat. That's all right. I'll take it. This will probably be their last run, though. The Mexican bean beetles is doing a number on them. I actually kind of forgot these were out here. And I was out here picking the last of this sweet corn. And I was like, oh yeah, I haven't picked those in a while. I wonder if there's any beans on them. So I looked at like the first couple plants and I said, well, there's probably enough to eat. And I have. I've found several. So we may get a couple meals out of them anyway. Well, I had no intentions of almost filling up that bucket. I don't think it's enough to can, but I'll go ahead and snap them all and we'll eat them a couple of days this week. It sounds fabulous. Like I said, no intentions of that, but what a blessing. These few little plants, you can see we've lost some. They have really showed off. Kind of put me in the mind of how the jade beans put off, except these are wax beans. As you've heard me say in other videos, Cherokee wax beans are definitely on the list for next year. That's for sure. They're delicious. They're a good change from green beans. I like to alternate my menu when I can. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't know how y'all feel, but when it gets early spring, I can't wait for that first fresh produce to come, because by that point you've eaten all your favorite things out of the pantry and I feel like we're like living off the same meals when that time comes. But anyways, all right, I think that's all that needs to be picked at this very moment. Look how tall that okra is. We've been eating fried okra and whole kernel corn off the cob, because this corn's gotten a little old for corn on the cob. Fried okra, corn off the cob for the last probably 5 nights straight. Something like that. It's fine. It's all fine. It's delicious, actually. I ain't complaining. I probably got one more. I might have one more round of corn that I can cut off the cob here. I don't know, though. The last that I picked yesterday, I had to throw probably 5 ears away because they were no good.
I'm over here at my first place I'm going to teed. For those of y'all who may not be familiar with the haymaking experience, this is a step you don't have to do, but it really speeds up the process of it drying. And what this little piece of equipment here does is just scatters everything out, flips over some of the hay, and really helps air it out so that it'll dry quicker. And in a situation like this time of year, we tend to have a lot of dew on the ground. So when I go through, it helps knock off that dew, and in turn, really starting the drying process a whole lot faster. But this was the first that I mowed. I've got 5 different places that I've got to ted today, or 5 different places that are mowed right now. I want to get it all tedded just as early as possible this morning, just so it can really speed up that drying process. But let me show you what we've got. So this is some of the thinner hay over here on this pot, and it still looks really nice. But as you can see, when I do that, you open up a whole lot of green grass. That's going to shake everything around to the point that that green grass is exposed and will be drying. I probably won't have time for it today, but there is a slight chance that late this evening sometime, part of this hay could probably be raked and baled. But, you know, there's still a long time between now and dark, and so that part I'll just have to see how it goes. And let's flip that over. You can see right there, there's dew all over it. Anyways, I'm gonna get started with it because I got a lot of ground to cover today. I'll be quite honest with y'all, after this moment right here, I'm probably not gonna do a whole lot of talking or anything. It's just gonna be me working, and I don't even know how much of that I'm gonna film, just simply because I've got so much to do. And I gotta get it started.
Exactly right.
Yeah, look at my dog. She says so goes out of color. I'll let you run loose without a little bit.
Was your horses all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you run loose without it for a little bit. And then I'll put you back on it. If I don't forget at 4 o'clock. Because that's probably when I'm going to put it back on you. Unless I look at you and I write, wait, your collar ain't on her. I better put it on her.
Milo and little Milo.
They're over here fighting.
I thought they were friends.
They are, but sometimes they like to play like roughly.
See how the trees are changing colors?
Yeah, they're so pretty when they change colors.
They are.
I like it in fall because then you can actually see about the bottom of the mountain. Because all the leaves are growing up and all you see is the sticks, not the leaves.
Yep.
Whenever leaves start changing color, that means it's time for fall. Well,
That's
about
right.
time.
That's
Ain't
right.
fall in September.
It is.
When?
22nd, I think.
Oh. When's summer on the pony camp again?
She said it would be sometime in October.
Okay.
to the neighbor's house. It's time to load up the 2 steers. Tomorrow, 6 a.m. is processing day. And we do outsource that. We don't have a way to do our own cow right now. It's a little bit more of a process than a pig, but it's nobody's favorite day, including myself. But I've got to get the cows put up, separated, and then I'm going to call Andy to come with the truck and trailer. We're trying not to make anything seem suspicious until I've got everybody where I want them.
Alright, just hold on a minute. Let me tie that. You know what'll happen. Wait a minute, I don't need to tie the door though, do I?
You just gotta tie that.
Everything I got up here feeding them the other day, everything just as I gonna run it down here while I was gonna look back.
Just the cute one coming down.
They're gonna run over me or not.
Sound like a whole herd of them when they go run down that hill.
Hey, Daddy.
What?
Are you gonna shut that metal gate or not?
probably won't shut it.
Just tell me when you're ready.
All right, give it a try. See what happens. Y'all had to say this hay over here is some of the prettiest I got this time.
Come on, y'all. Y'all done this a million times. Let's go.
I know they have that.
Maggie, just
First time on this trailer. Maybe they'll go on with no problem.
One food.
y'all got food. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Take a step, buddy. Come on. Alright, everybody. Take time.
I wonder why cows do that. I always want to go at the same time.
Alright, hold on.
She's trying again. She's trying.
The lane's about to go on.
Yeah. They not going there.
They know what's gonna happen.
Come on, y'all. Just keep it.
Lay them with that fly spray. They'll run through.
Yeah, then I'll make them run.
Come on. Hey, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. All right, get in here.
Ain't that nice? So to get back out of here, I'll probably shut that middle gate, Maggie, just so they'll all stay in the front. So I'm going up that hill and they run to the back of the trailer. They'll
Thank you, Tom.
This is what they're gonna eat, and I hope that's gonna be what's gonna eat.
go ahead and throw that in there. Hopefully I can get that gate around all that. I don't know if I can or not. Just set it right there.
Put it in for it.
Alright, let me shut this door back and I'm going to see if I can swing that gate around.
I think you can. That thing doesn't go all the way over here. It goes all the way over there.
I hope I have enough room.
I hope so.
Oh! I stuck my hand right in some. Don't it got a side door over there? Might have to put it in over there.
Daddy?
Why?
Maggie found out.
They don't eat it now. They haven't got it yet.
What do you want to? Well, you can't throw it in from the side. I didn't push it hard enough, woman. He's swinging up here.
I can push it farther than you. Perfect. Let's bring it down.
Man, I guess you can throw it in right here. That's what you want to do.
I don't want to spend it last night, but
They ain't gonna lay down nowhere.
yes, they do. Sometime after a while, they might not lay down.
Hang with this.
Let this be filling up. They looking for it.
I said, where's the water? Here's food. Yeah, they said, where's the water? Here's food.
It
Yeah.
looks low though. I bet you got a hole in it. You'll have to drive my truck in one. Alright, bring it around here and we'll put it in on the other side. Well,
They're tucked in as much as they can be for the night.
yep, this is goodbye. Next time we see them, it'll be on our plate.
But that's nobody's favorite day. Like I said earlier. Especially not mine, I would say. But it's just part of it, and I feel like it's something that America's got away from. Especially America. The United States is... You're not attached to that hamburger laying in the grocery store. I think a lot of people don't even connect it with a living being anymore.
It's been a long day. All the hay's tethered. It's drying. Looks great. If nothing breaks, hopefully I'll get it up tomorrow.
But anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. We sure hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you might learn a little something. I got a gnat flying around my face. Till we see y'all on the next one.
Y'all have a good one.
Have a good one.